Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 8th. This week, you have one card that you had last week. Number one, I pulled the card and I thought that you had it last week, and I went back and watched your reading, and you did have this card this week, which is a good sign. It means the energy is carrying through. It's very positive energy. I think you have a ton of people in your life this week. It's interesting. It's like every couple weeks, it's like another sign just has like a ton of people coming into their lives. A lot of these people might be from the past, seeing old friends they haven't seen in a while. I mean, some of you, it's so many people that some of you could be going to events like weddings and things like that this week. That's simply what it could mean. Um, you know, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what it can mean. So let's just jump right in here. First card you have is the Queen of Spades. You know, I feel like this is one person. This is typically, the negative side of this card. They read this card as the widow, or, people will read this card as having a person having those, like, widow-like feelings, like feeling a lack of love, feeling a lack of things coming into your lives, being lonely, all of those things. But I'm getting that this is actually somebody coming into your life, and the other side of this card is that this is somebody who is very intelligent, it's somebody who uses their mind very, very well. They'd be very smart, and they'd be offering advice and things like that coming into your life. And, you should listen to this person. Typically, the thing about spades is they tend to be self-serving. So, they tend to do things with their own reasons, for their own reasons, so that they can end up ahead in some way. I always say, like, this card is kind of like, the King of Spades, which is the next up from this card, always represents like the lawyer. Like, a lawyer, they'll work, but they're doing it for money. They're doing it for another reason. That's why they're doing it. They might not necessarily, like, think of a criminal defense lawyer. That's a perfect example. A criminal defense lawyer has to defend a criminal, which they might not necessarily agree with, but they're going to get money from it. So they do things for their own kind of like gain. But the flip side of it is that they're incredibly hard workers, and they get the job done. So if this is somebody at your workplace or something like that, while they may be doing it for their own reasons, and they may be doing it to better themselves only, they like have greedy intentions, this card is saying to put that aside. Because they're such a hard worker that it doesn't matter. They're going to get the job done. So like I said, if you have a business, or you're at a job, or you just need something done, and this woman, I'm going to say it's a woman. I don't attach sex to my cards, but this is coming very female, feminine energy coming in. If you have somebody coming into your life offering to help you, and this person, I'll even go one step further and say exactly who this person is. It's somebody with they have darker hair, darker features. They would be older, a little bit older. They typically come in as an older person, not necessarily old, but just mature, very mature, and they'd be offering you advice, like I said, or they'd be offering to help you do something. While they will have their own reasons for doing it, and it will mostly benefit them, they're such hard workers that it will also benefit you. So you should take them up on the offer, and you should definitely let them do it. Next, we have the Jack of Clubs. Jack of Clubs is, this Jacks can always indicate somebody who's interested in you. You have a lot of love coming into you. You did last week, you do this week as well. So it's very possible that somebody's interested in you. Again, I don't attach sex to my cards. I'm feeling this could be male or female for you personally. It's somebody who's very, would be young, playful, youthful. All these words come to mind. If you're in a relationship, this can just indicate that your partner is going to be a lot more playful and youthful this week. So that equals a bunch of good stuff coming in, and they'll be more lighthearted, more easygoing, and just like your relationship's getting a lot better. I feel like for Cancer, just like on a side note, what's coming in right now is that I feel like a lot of your burdens and things like that in your life are being lifted, big time. And I think that's true for a lot of signs, but for you in particular, you're one of the signs that's really getting. All water signs have had a very difficult time. So your burdens are being lifted. Your life's starting to come like full circle. You're starting to see things coming into your life, and what I'm getting is that this is having a positive effect on all your relationships in your life. With your family, with your significant other. If you're not in a relationship, finally relationships are coming in, so that's a positive change and things like that. So I'm getting that all those things are happening and changing for you. So that's a good thing. Next, we have the Ace of Hearts, which you had last week, so you get to carry this awesome energy through this week as well. And, I think this energy is actually going to last for you. This is just love, and it's also just being happy, but it's the highest possible form that you could possibly get. It indicates problems going away. You have another card this week that also indicates problems just kind of disappearing, going away, being solved, melting away. That's what this card means. And, like I say to people, if you're not in a relationship, go out and try to meet new people. You can't do it from your couch or anything like that, so you have to actually, go out and work for it, but the energy is there. I don't think you'd have to work hard for it. Even if you're a male, men are traditionally meant to be the ones that ask somebody out, but this kind of energy is ripe for just bumping into somebody, randomly talking to them in the store, and marrying them. That's what this card is. It's that extreme, it's that powerful, it's that good. So get out there, go out, play, have fun. I think you will this week anyway, because next we have the Jack of Spades. Pretty much means the same thing as that Jack of Clubs. Young admirer, all those things that I said. So it's extremely possible that you have multiple people. It's not just two people. It's multiple people interested in you that you are interested in, and you have multiple possibilities out there for bumping into people in public. Like I say, not on your couch. I know that water sign couch thing all too well as a fellow water sign. So you have to actually go out in public and talk to people and not be your crabby self. Come on, But this card indicates kind of what I said about the Queen of Spades. This person would be a little bit more. They'd be more aggressive than this type of person. They'd be more aggressive, and they'd be in it for, quite frankly, this person's in it for the sex. So if you're into that, who cares? I mean, but that's what this person would be. But like I said, I think it's just saying you have the opportunity to be with multiple different people. But like I said, also I think a lot of you are going to be going out, just meeting new people, family events, weddings. I see all sorts of stuff. I mean, there's just tons of people here, so that's what that means. Next, you have the Ten of Diamonds, one of the best cards in the deck, in my opinion. This indicates, again, problems going away. This card particularly has to do with a prior period of difficulty. So for Cancer, we're talking 10 years, 8-10 years, in that range, depending on how old you are, and also depending on your chart, of course, because you have other influences, but pretty much all Cancers, 8 to 10 years difficulty. This card represents those things going away, money coming in, love coming in. This card represents everything. I will say, though, that the Ten of Diamonds has a business slant to it. So it would indicate, if you're jobless, getting a job. If you are trying to start a business, it indicates things moving in a very positive direction with the business, and very positive with the job as well. It indicates more money, more cash flow, and problems melting away. So Cancer, thank you for watching this video. I think you're gonna have a great week this week.